There, now we can have some Chao Garden at least playing in the background. I do want to get the Chao Garden sections back in. I do like having them rolling. Tell you what, let's change up the music a little bit here, because honestly, what's Act 2 for Carnival Zone? I kind of forgot. Well, that's an ad. Let's try not doing that, thank you very much. Okay, so far it's about the same. You know, honestly, I'm just gonna throw in Casino Park, because Casino Park is pretty, like, Casino Park is, like, kind of hard to do wrong. And I think it goes well with the Chao Garden theming, so fuck it, yeah. Yeah, we'll do probably, like, I don't know, like, maybe 5-10 minutes of Chao Garden to start, and then we'll kick right off into the actual, like, stream for everything tonight. I do want to kind of get these back in. I do enjoy having Chao Garden in. I forget what I have for Sonic right now. Do I have anything interesting? Oh, right, I have Hatsune Soniku. Of course, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, hang on. Look at this fucking dude. Look at this dude. Look at how awesome he is. Dummy dropped a fucking banger on our hands last time when he showed up, and that is the Chao that we... by the way, Radon, you don't have a Chao yet for the garden, do you? Radon, do you want a Chao for the garden? Because, like, I have, like, just generic Chaos in here, and I am doing edits and everything, so, like, you can get one if you want. There we go. Okay, cool. There. Now I can have some Chaos running about. You want to do a Chao? Okay, cool. Gotcha. Alright, just let me know, like, kind of the baseline for, like, what you would like your Chao to be, I guess. Right? I'm gonna figure out who it is first. Honestly, no preference, so do whatever. Okay, I mean, shit, yeah, fuck it. I'll take freedom. I will take free choice on this one. I don't mind. Thank you. Alright, where is he? You good soy! Alright, is this the one I'm looking at? No. Okay, well, I'm gonna name one Popo real quickly, because apparently that's the first thing. Okay, so I guess I have to have... Actually, you know what? Now suddenly I want Popo for a Chao. That kind of sounds awesome. Kind of awesome. Alright, which one did I name? This game breaks easily sometimes, I swear. Right, where's the other one? Here he is. It's probably this one. Pick up the thing! Thank you. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's cover the baseline, I guess, for him first. I'm gonna real quickly just adjust him so he's essentially something that I can easily pick out. There we go. Okay. I'm actually gonna drop his ass off real quickly, and we're gonna go ahead and exit the garden, because most of the edits have to be done outside of the garden itself. Otherwise, it doesn't quite work properly. Or, like, it won't update in real time. The color stuff all seems to be stuff that you can do, like, whenever. But otherwise, you have to do it right out here. Let's do custom... Let's try V. I actually have no idea what V is. Though, real quickly, let me go ahead and just give him some stats to work with. It doesn't matter terribly, like, what stats we give him, but I am gonna probably nerf all the Chao, to a certain extent. Take away, like, a good chunk of their running, because I've realized, like, over the last couple of videos that I have Chao-wise, whenever I specifically have to, like, in this case for, like, the ASMR videos, or the lo-fi videos I've been trying to put out, the Chaos are just too cracked up for relaxation purpose, and that, that doesn't quite work very well. So, admittedly, I'm gonna probably stop having them that cracked out, but they're still gonna be pretty cracked out, I would say. Most of them, at least. I might have, like, one or two of them that are sitting in, like, the Hero Garden or the Dark Garden that are just, like, the crackheads. One or two fiends, probably. Otherwise, everybody's gotta be more or less just kind of chilling and grooving and schmooving, I would say. I mean, at the end of the day, honestly, most of it comes down to, like, most of these Chao don't really need terribly amazing stats. Most of them probably are going to have very, very, very relaxed and easy lives, so it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, let's see what the V1 looks like and see if it's worth it. I'm not... Okay, well, I'm sorry, Havoc. Put your ass down. There we go. Pick up the B. A B? Right. Well, you know, I guess I have a name for him now. I like the, like, sizable spacing there. I don't know why it's like that, but, like, I kind of really like that. Kind of dumb, but oh, the stream froze for like half a second there. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Okay. All right, there we go. I'm gonna play around with the colors now at this point. Let me see what shine. Oh, that's kind of sick. What's a gold bee look like, actually? Hang on. Oh, that's fucking... Never mind, that's awful. I hate it. I hate that one somehow worse. That's just... Okay, that's like... mildly, like, liminal hallways, fucking Mandela, creepypasta crap. No, actually, never mind. That's creepypasta crap. Okay, fuck, we're getting rid of it. I don't want to get any of that. Lime green bee, kind of sick. That says purple, but that's very obviously red. Okay, well that just kills the color palette. Orange. Orange kind of sick. Outer blue. That's not even blue. What the hell? I guess to be fair, it might be fighting... Actually, you know what? That could be it. It might be fighting against a baseline color system that's saying, hey, this is B-colored. So that could be what it is. I don't know. Okay, well that's just Death B. Understandable. Okay, I kind of like that one. I like that one actually like a lot. I think that's the palette. That was clearly purple. I might be colorblind. What do you mean? That was not purple. You're lying. You're dead ass lying. There was like a dash of purple in there, but then. Okay, so when I turned it down to monotone, when it was one color, yes, it was definitely, like, flat purple. But, like, this, it was not purple. There was, like, a dash of purple in there. What just... Pato, who just ran past us, was purple. That's purple. I'll naturally call chat into, of course. That makes sense. Yo, that's actually sick. Okay, I kind of like him a lot. But you know what? I don't want the bright effect to be wasted on everything, I guess. And in this case, I will say I kind of like him better without. Jackasses. Indigo. Malachite. Okay, you know what? Actually, Malachite's pretty base. chat. I kind of like this, but I like this better, I think. Oh, that one's blue, clearly. Okay, well, now you're just fucked. Yo, he's got a fat stinger on him. Holy. Brother, where are you shoving that thing? Alright, well, whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna say this counts as Chao time. I know we kind of dicked around in the garden, like, more than I planned to, but I was gonna let the Chows just run around and we talk to chat for a little bit, but let's go ahead and get the game rolling. Yeah, we'll come back to this later. We'll come back to this later tonight, and we'll finish off the stream with more. Alright, there we go. Cool. There's a mount connected to some of them, if you remember correctly. I mean, is the mounts... well, I mean, I guess the mount has to be kind of worth it. I would hope the mount would be worth it. It'd be really disappointing otherwise.
Stage select. Character select. Welcome to Chao World.
I say it, I always love it when I see the Chows just napping in, like, the bare minimum foot of water. But I also will say on a separate note here, if you've never napped in, like, just, like, the smallest little puddle of water before, the context-wise, keep in mind, this took place in a pool, so, like, I'm not just out here napping in, like, random puddles of water, okay? No, that is definitely not the life that Fire Christ lives. No, I'm not just out here like, holy shit, it just got done raining. Oh, hell yeah, power nap in the puddles. No. But I did get the chance in this case. It was an interesting enough pool. One of my friends essentially had a pool with, like, this one little shallow part of the pool that, kid you not, is, like, less than an inch of water. That's what someone who napped in a creek on the side of the highway would say. Anywho. That face was 100% worth it. Yo, did Star just tech there? Am I crazy? Did Star just immediately tech off of that rock and just, like, fly into the air? That was kind of sick as fuck, actually. Like, I know she's a flying type and everything, but, like, still. Yo, look at that. God and a bee are best friends. That's awesome. That kind of also seems weirdly fitting. I guess it's less... I don't know. Like, he's less of a bee and more of, like, a wasp, in my opinion. but also, like, I don't know, like, we named him Abi, and, like, I feel like it's only fitting he stays Abi. So, you know. That's a really old joke, by the way. Like, fucking brain rot from, like, childhood century kind of shit. Best friend showed me, like, one guy in, like, not high school, but I guess in this case it was honestly middle school at that point. Shit. Jesus Christ. Ah, yes. Go forth, my son, and become one with my stink. That, I don't like that. Okay, never mind. I ignore all the words out of my mouth and just, you know, watch Wario twerking on the rock. I like the fact that I'm just watching Kingdom's Chao in the background, just fucking crack addict spinning it. Oh, never mind. That's Havoc. But I do... That's the exact reason right there, just watching Havoc's Chao go crack addict back there. That's the exact reason why I feel like I need to adjust their speeds. Because, like, it's funny, but it does not conducively function on an ASMR or lo-fi video where you're just trying to have chill little Chaos just grooving along. Like, Stars gets it. Stars Chao gets it. Keep one crack addict. I will keep one crack addict and make them legitimately the most crack addict. I will keep one. I think it's only fitting that we have one crack addict for everybody. You know, as a treat. Naturally. But probably not more than one. Oh, look, he fucking tuckered himself out, and now he's back in his crack corner. Little crack addict, back in the crack corner. Crack addict, crack corner. Oh, it's us? Nah, sure, we can watch fucking God swim for a while. Why not? Never mind, doesn't look like there's any rewards connected to platforming, or except for achievements and exploration. You know what, honestly, like, that's at least a... It's not better if you're specifically going for 100%, but if you don't care that much, and it doesn't technically count towards the percentage hold, then it could be worse. That's not as bad. I wonder if Havoc's Chao knows it's kind of fucking rude to be doing laps on God. Like, that just seems kind of mildly rude. I'm sure it's fine, though. I'm sure he doesn't care that much. All right. I think earlier I was trying to talk about, one of my more favorite moments from Thank Goodness You're Here. Overall, really cute game until it decided to give me, like, insane anxiety and then also, like, sleep paralysis demons. Which, that's not entirely a joke, necessarily, because, like, the anxiety afterwards that I had, and... I'm not gonna fucking sidetrack there, but... I think one of my favorite overall moments from, Thank Goodness You're Here was with Big Ron and Roger. And the fact that, like, I don't know why they just decided to suddenly have it, but they had, like, this really sweet moment between the two characters, just... Big Ron being, like, legit the biggest friend. And it's awesome. It's awesome as fuck. I love it. Like, a lot. I wish the game had almost had more of those little moments weaved into its fabric, but I think it's fine. By the way, there's an achievement, but literally the fastest you can do it is 10 years. Oh, that fucking sucks. Wait, I'm sorry. Is this in but Thank Goodness You're Here? Is that what you're telling me? Or is this specifically for Final Fantasy 14? Like, I wouldn't be surprised Because that sounds like the kind of dumb, gimmicky bullshit that you would stuff in your game as a joke. Actually, I'm curious. Oh, interesting. So there's still 7 achievements that are hidden in the game. Sounds like a Stanley Parable thing. It does sound like a Stanley Parable thing. Which I was gonna say, Stanley Parable is the one that... I mean, I guess, did they pioneer that shit? It's specifically, like, the joke wait 7 years kind of shit. Because, like, I know for a fact, like, in Stanley Parable, they have one that's, like, wait 7 years. Or don't play the game for, like, 7 years, which is just mildly upsetting. Like, you will get that eventually, but... Aw, little homie taking a nap. I think. No, he's just tired. Okay, fair enough. 5 years, yeah, and you don't think you've seen it anywhere else. I can't say I've seen it anywhere else either. I know there's some really ridiculous, like... Oh, sorry, chat. I know there's, like, some really ridiculous achievements out there, for sure. And shit that, frankly, at this point... Okay, I can't watch him swim. He's too fast. He's too furious. Yeah, sure. We can watch Havoc now sleep in the open field. That sounds good. But... I don't think I have seen that anywhere else either. Honestly. Like, there's some really ridiculous achievements out there, but... most of them... have a purpose to them. They just suck. Not outright, like, their purpose isn't to suck, it just, they do suck. Like, what is it? Like, actually, you know what? Like, easy bet right here. Easy worsts, in my opinion. Black Ops 3 is definitely one of them. Black Ops 3 is definitely one of them. I think World War II might also be... Yeah, World War II might also be a really bad one. I know those don't rank as, like, the worst ones ever, but, like, those are personal experiences that I can definitely say they were miserable. I hated them. I tried to get the 100% for them, and then only as I was getting into the later half of the game did I realize that they had some bullshit with, like, medals, where basically the medals were their own separate achievements list, and some of that shit was, like... not impossible, just beyond tedious and grindy. Again, I know for a fact this is, like, probably nowhere near, like, top tier, most tedious crap, but still. I have personal experiences. You know what, chat? Every day you get a thing called a level point. You can hold a max of 100 points, and the amount you need for the achievement takes over 10 years to collect, assuming you never let it overflow. Dude, that's extortion. That outright, that... Maybe not extortion. That's emotional abuse and emotional manipulation. Holy shit. That's fucking awful. That is not okay. Yeah, that's the kind of thing that would make me, like, actively want to drop a game if I were trying to get all achievements in it. It's a system to make people resub. I mean, yes, but yes, that's also why it's extortion. system to make me not sub. Yeah, no joke. Fucking, that's not a safety word issue. That's a fucking red light. Get me out of here. This is an abuser issue. We're not doing this. That's the kind of shit that you would read on the profile of somebody going, yeah, and people only call me daddy. I'm like, oh, okay, alright, okay, cool, thanks. Let's do Klonoa. There we go. Alright, chat. I think we are going to go ahead and wrap up. It is starting to get that point, so. As always, I'm so glad it's ending on a frame of just Wario's ass in the background. That's awesome. But no. Thank you all very much for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your nights. Please take care of yourselves, get some good food, good water, some good sleep. Whatever you need to do, just take good care of yourselves. And I will see you all later. Thank you so much for stopping in.